Okay, this is the get myself caught up video for 6.8. 6.6 and 7 we'll come back to. If you're on the catch up, cross that and that out. Next page, nah. Now let's start on the next page, okay? Okay, what you're doing, you already have the exponents you want. You don't have radicals, so you don't have to make that parentheses, so don't do it. Make your 6 lines, because we do have some fractions. So really, you just have a base of y. Now there's 2 of them, so we put a plus sign. So we take 1/2 plus 3/10. I'm going to do that on a calculator. 4/5, okay? I have a question. Is that negative or positive? You will have to start paying attention to that now, okay? Is that negative or positive? It's positive, so it stays in the same position. If it was negative, I'd have to move it to the bottom and make it positive. Okay, so you will need to be watching out for that. Now, that's a fraction. You bring it over here, circle the bottom. It's a 5. Y is not going to be in the 5, so it's not in any section. It's a letter, okay? Now, do we even have a base on the bottom? We don't. If we don't have a base on bottom, don't have to worry about that. Okay, you don't have to make remember, I can have fractions on top. It's the bottoms you got to make whole. Okay, then let's make that into a rascally radical. It's going to be a 5 and then a y to the 4th. Pretty sure you can't simplify that. It would just be y to the 4th. Bingo. Okay. Okay, next problem. X to the 3/5 divided by x to the 3/10. So you have base x on top and on bottom. You don't add them because you're dividing. So you have a 3/5 and a 3/10. Tell you what, if you're not good at telling which one's smaller with fractions, just get rid of the one on the bottom. Okay, so minus 3/10. So I take 3/5 minus 3/10. 3/10. Yes, sirree. Okay, is that positive or negative? It's positive, so it just comes over, doesn't switch positions. If it's negative, I'd be moving it to the bottom, making it positive. Okay. All right, so you just bring that over here. It's the only one you got. Not even have a list for tens, and even if I did, x ain't going to be there. So, and then do I need this line? No, because I don't even have a base on the bottom. Okay, there's no base on bottom. And so I don't have to worry about it. If you have a base on bottom with a fraction exponent, you have to make it whole, but that's not an issue. Then make your radical, make it into a 10th root, and you put x to the 3rd power. Can you simplify anything? I think not. So there's your answer. Okay, we're going to be taking a look at this one here. Next page. Okay, so we have x times y on top, and then x times y on the bottom, and then the exponents, there are no parentheses, so you just take 2/3 and then negative 1/4, then 1/2 and negative 1/2. If you're not good at telling which one's smaller, to cancel, get rid of the 1 on the bottom. It's your best bet. So take 2/3 minus 1/2. Because if you get rid of this, accidentally get rid of the bigger one, it'll just be a negative and you'll switch its position anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's 1/6, okay? Now you can also do the y. When you minus, though, you got to minus negative 1/2. Here, just go negative 1 ABC4 minus negative 1 ABC2, or you can add 1 ABC2, that's 1/4. Okay? That's positive, it stays in position. That's positive, it stays in position. Some of these had negatives, I'm just doing the ones you need to know for the assignment, okay? All right, bring the fractions over here. You don't have any holes, circle the bottom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 6 and 4 don't come up on the list, so because they're letters. Okay, do you even have a base on the bottom? You don't even have, if you don't even have anything on the bottom, you don't need to worry about messing around there, thank God, because that assignment was not fun, okay? Now make those into radicals. So you're going to have a radical of a 6 and a radical of a 4. And inside those you're going to put x to the 1 or x and y to the 1. Okay, really not much simplifying you can do. That would be, you can put x to the 1 and then another radical with a y to the 1. So radical 6, 6th root of x times the 4th root of y. Okay, out with that. Let's go do this one on the back. That'll be it. Okay. So, you're ready for your lines right away. You do not have to rewrite the problem. It's already how you want it. You don't have a radical. Okay. You'll have a one down here, but the original problem, no. So 8 times x, 27 times y. So 1 times 1/3, that's a 3. 1 times 1/3 is 1/3. Then you take 6 times 1/3 and we get a break. We get 2 whole. 1 times 1/3 is 1/3. 9 times 1/3 is 3 whole. Okay. Any of these exponents negative, they're not, so they all stay in their position. So as you can see, I'm now paying attention to the second line in case an exponent would be a negative. But they're not, so they stay in position. Now put your whole ones first, x second, y third. Then you write your fractions. Circle the bottoms. Okay, see if you can get rid of those 8 and 27. Get your root sheet. Darn it, what did I do with it? Here, I gotta run up real quick. I know what it is, but I want to show you guys how to find it. Radical sheet, there you are. Okay, look in your third. Oh, 8's here. I gotta cross that out and put 2. Good. So 2 to the first. Now it's not a fraction. 27. Ooh, that's there 2. Get rid of that. It's 3. Now they're all whole. So you have bases on bottom, but that's a whole. And now 3 to the first is a whole. So out. Because that is now 3 to the first. So 27 and 3 go away because that's a cubed root of 27, which is 3 to the 1. So drop them all down. You don't have any fraction powers, so you don't need to make a radical. I mean, why would I? They're all whole. Okay? 2, 1, 3, 1. No fractions, no radical. Then 2 to the first is 2. X second, 3 to the first is 3. Y third. Yeehaw. Okay. Go do the assignment. 8 minutes.